Today I'm going to show you how to make this version of what I call a twisted petal bow. As you can see, it's a really cute look. It's actually a twist on this one, which is the Lacko Emily. So like this is the original version and this is the smaller 1.5 inch ribbon version. So I'm going to make it in 3 inch ribbon today. And this is a look. So in 1.5 inch ribbon you get a 2.5 inch bow. In 3 inch ribbon you get a 5 inch bow. So like I said, it's a big difference in sizes and both of those will be in the description below. So let's just move this out of the way. Like I said, so cute. So difference in the sizes. So you need 2 times 34 centimeters in the 3 inch ribbon. And on this one, just make sure, sorry, one's just a little bit longer than the other. So just make sure that that's all even. Just going to trim them just a little bit so I don't have any issues, because that's where your loops get slightly out of balance. I don't want that. So we go 2 times 34 centimeters. Again, I've got that here. So 3 inch ribbon, 2 times 34, 1.5 inch ribbon, 2 times 17 centimeters. So it depends what you make, and like I said, you get a 5 inch bow with the 3 inch ribbon and a 2.5 inch bow with the 1.5 inch ribbon. But like I said, it looks cute in both sizes. I haven't worked out the other ones yet. So what we want to do is, you can do from the left or the right, as long as you do it both from the same direction. You want to turn from whichever side you prefer. I'm going to triangle this to this edge here, and then we're going to heat seal that. And what I like to do is I sort of heat seal against that edge there, make it all nice and clean and stay in the blue clear bit of the flame there. And just to help the shape of your bows again, with this bit we're going to heat crease the triangle edge to give it a nice clean line, and this will make the bow look really sharp and pointed. And again, we're going to do exactly the same thing on this piece. Triangle it down, so you've got another one exactly the same like this. This wants to be against this edge, and we're going to sort of, not completely, but sort of semi heat seal against that edge. In the blue clear bit of your flame, so you don't mark your ribbon. And again, heat crease this edge so it's nice and crisp. So just heat it a little bit and then press that down and you get the nice clear triangle. There we go. And again, I am going to be using some of my clips to hold everything in place while we're making. So I'm just going to take this one, and we're just going to hold that against that triangle side, that side, just to keep it all in place while we're making. And again, just one here. So you've got 2 pieces that look exactly like this, and then we're going to turn the triangle in, and then I take another clip this way, and again turn the triangle in, clip your triangle point here, and then from where your triangle edge ends, so right from this point, we want to fold that back so that that is up and behind. So that's what you've got. So again, from the triangle point, fold it behind like so, and I clip at the triangle point. So that one's loose and it's all clipped together from the triangle, and both your pieces look like this. Okay, so from here we want to turn this from beneath. So we want to go from straight up to turn, and what you want is this triangle point here should be halfway. So this is 3-inch ribbon, so it should be coming around the 1.5-inch mark, that triangle up from here, and then we turn that directly over, and you want it 1.5 centimeters from that triangle, just there, and we clip that like that, and this is the look you'll have at the front, and this is what it looks like behind. Okay, and then we're going to do exactly the same again on this one. We're going to take this from behind, we want to turn that so it's triangled, and again this would be 1.5 inches right where the triangle point comes, and then we turn that over. We want this 1.5 centimeters from that. Just move that a little bit. There we go, 1.5 centimeters from that triangle point we originally had. And I'll just show you. So when we put these pieces together this way, they're both exactly the same, but we twist them, and obviously we've got the point, the triangle point and the edge this way round, and then it's the opposite way round when we do it. So when we sew upwards, they're both the same way, and then when we turn it to do our cinching, it will twist into the twisted bit. So this is what the fronts look like, and this is what the backs of both pieces look like. And we're going to do 6 stitches to get 3 creases on each side. You could do 4, 8 and 4 if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you, whichever you think looks best. But the key thing to remember is what you want for your first stitch. You want to go from above. We want to be making sure we're going through that triangle point at the top through all your layers, and that's 1. Your second one should be coming up through that first join where the edges come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your 6th one should be coming up through that original edge. Once you're happy you've got everything in place, you can take your clips out. It's a little bit fraying there, so I'm just going to take my lighter and heat seal those. So there is 1. And then we're going to do exactly the same through this side. So you can move your clip, and again it's 6, and we're starting right from above through that triangle, through all those layers there. So there's 4 layers in total. So that's 1. Your second stitch comes from beneath through that layer there. 3, 4, 5, and your last one will be coming from beneath to that last corner there, and again you've got 3 creases, a little bit of fraying, so before you pull your thread through, just take care of that. Okay, 3. And there we go. If you want an alternative way to cinch rather than the way I do normally, is you can leave a little bit of thread this side, and you can do a knot like so, and knot it off like this. And then again, all I do once I've got everything 100% secure with that cinch knot, I still take my thread through, just line up my creases. I'm very close to the centre, so I don't see any other. Just do that, and I'm going to do exactly the same the opposite side. Line the 3 up. And just go through. And there we go, nice and secure. And this is the look you get. So what I like to do is sit that point in the pocket there, and the same this side. you pop that in there so you get a nice loop this side and a nice loop that side. And I just line up the creases so that they're straight. And there we go. So if we're happy with everything, which we are now, we can stitch off in the back, however you personally prefer. Just do a couple of back stitches. Excuse my thread. There we go. And take that excess off. Pop them in there. Once I'm happy with where that's sitting, you pinch it so you get the nice sharp corner. And again, in the clear blue, the bit of the flame, just get that point so it's nice and crisp. And again, get it this side. Again, get it just where you want it. Just in the blue clear bit. Do a nice little pinch so you've got nice sharp corners to get your petal look within your loop shape. And then I've got some 9mm to wrap the centre, and I'm actually going to attach mine to a hair tie today, or a bobble, depending on where you're from. We just want a little bit of glue on the back, not too much, and the bobble. And I always put it where the seam of the join of the bobble is. And then we've got this 9mm. We're going to heat seal the 9mm, so I've got no fray, and I've got a little bit of excess glue around the edge of the bobble. So I am going to use that glue to hold that. I've got some extra thread there. Just going to take care of that with the lighter. And wrap round twice. Once. Round we go. Right over the original ribbon. Little bit extra. Cut that off. Heat seal that end as well. Then we're going to do some glue here. And just because I like to, we're going to do a little scrunch middle. I'm just going to cut this a little bit shorter. Yeah, that's better. We're going to do about 2.5, well, just over 2.5. So make an S shape this side. Okay, pinch that together like that. Take your lighter, again in the blue, clear bit of the flame, heat that end, pinch that together that way, and then do an S the opposite way. Just going to straighten that up because it's not completely even, that's better. S the opposite way to what we just did. There we go. Again, pinch that so it's all lined up. Blue bit of the flame. Pinch, mind your fingers because this does get hot, because we're basically melting the... There you go, so you get a dip this side and a dip that side. And then on the flat side, we're going to put some glue here. There you go. And we are going to take that from beneath. And we're going to wrap this over our centre. Over there. Nice and tight. I'm going to put some glue on this flat side this way. And there we go. We get a nice scrunched centre. And there we go. There is our twisted petal bow in the 3-inch ribbon. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.